So, you are directed towards the last known guard captain after asking around, just doing tertiary investigations. Urith, Evelyn, and Ton, correct?
Yes.
It's Tan, but yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I'll kill your entire party. I'll start with you and then make you kill the rest. I'll fucking do it.
I feel like you've been trying to do that epic this entire time. Trying to kill.
True.
But it's
True.
just...
True. But then I made a whole campaign based off of his shit, so...
True.
Alright. You go to the Tiriki and Anchorage. Tiriki. Alright. And this is the part of the east part of the city. If you can see it on the map. Can you see it on the map?
That's the west. That's the west.
That is the west.
Unless
That's the
no,
way-
it's south,
No,
technically.
actually,
No,
it's
it's
not.
it's
Look at the legend in the
Oh,
bottom.
Yeah, the legend.
Fucked.
Yeah, the legend is pointing
How
north
dare
to the
they?
right. Yeah.
It's southeast.
And it is one of the more exposed parts of the city, of the port. Strangely enough, it is the last remaining part of the city other than the inside of the market ward, merchant ward, etc. itself that has yet to be attacked. But outside that the district it is the district east of the city and is populated by animal trainers, river folk, and many, well, now former explorers who just don't need very hoity-toity or fancy lodging, and you find more of the rough and tumble sort around here. Urith, that this would be the area that would house the more shady folk of the port. And, if there was any, dirty or underhanded dealings, it would either be somewhere in the throat or in the anchorage. And obviously the old city had its own kind of, ecosystem in that regard, but it was very closely guarded by the beggar princes, one of which you heard of, who was Pockmarked Poe. But, and unlike Malar's Throat and the Old City, the Anchorage has no fortified temple and no stone ziggurats where the residents can take shelter. Most people just dash for the gate when the alarm sounds and hope to get through before it's locked ahead of them. But, fortunately, there are so many animals and refugee, animal pens around that usually they get spooked first, and the humans and all the residents are able to run away as soon as they know the animals are spooked. So many people are very sensitive to animals and their behaviors in here. Let everybody else know about it. Ton, to an extent, you also have a amount of recognition at this, and especially now, you see there are many groups of animals and dinosaurs being herded in here. None of them are. Most of the people that would go out and in of the jungle are staying in, and use. Make a history check, both Urith and Ton.
No.
What is that?
History is
Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah, history. So Ton, you more or less know that this is one of the areas that also house the Emerald Enclave. If you remember what the Emerald Enclave, here's a reminder. If you don't know it. They are usually the more kind of, how do you call it? What is it when somebody is much more they work for free and they work for the greater good and blah 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 blah. They're much more, what do you call it?
Charitable?
Charitable, humanitarian organizations that on the peninsula. They work to preserve the jungle and nature as it is. They're very... starts with an S, maybe? Whatever. Words fail
I
me.
think benevolent.
Benevolent, yeah. Benevolent. That's a word you can use too.
Selfless.
Selfless. And you know they work in this part of the port as well. And you would know specifically, Ton, that there are many druids and people who are tuned with nature, rangers, etc., that are part of it. You have trying to find a way into the jungle yourself, like you learned of these. And it seems that in their efforts, they have hoarded lots and lots of animals into many pens, etc., to help shelter them from the outside world, from the death fog, so that they wouldn't all be turned into undead beasts. But as a result, it is a literal zoo right now. You see there are many men and women just like kind of walking around the pens and like making sure that they don't freaking eat each other, you know, like you can see two men trying to like take a Zeloraptor and just like hold it away from like a wild boar that's like just across the other pen over. But you eventually make your way towards the what is pointed out to you as the guard quarters. Wait 1 second.
We should have brought one of these guys with us when we went and got Aldriani. I guess
But
you're right there, Urith.
Eventually, you make your way towards a kind of run-down establishment. It looks like a almost how do you describe this? Like clay structure. It's definitely seen its wear and tear. It's not too big, maybe like 20 by 20 feet. But you see there's a man in a stall on one side, and you see there's a guard in front of a door on the south-facing. I'm sorry, what would it be? It would be west-facing side. Doesn't matter too much, but you walk up and you know that this is Osao's office.
Okay. Is he standing like in the
Yeah, in the doorway.
entrance?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, I'm Urith. Do you know who I am?
And then this is a dragonborn no tail, unlike Rogar. It is a green dragonborn. It's like, right. You're the heir of the throne. You need to go in.
Yes, that would be wonderful. Pretty please.
Do you have an appointment? He doesn't care.
Good. That's good, because we don't.
And
Alright, guys, come on.
you hear him just like kick with his heel 3 times. Like, Halt! You have guests. Who? You got. And he just slams open the door, and then you see like sitting back in his chair, just like his eyes were closed, and he opens them as he hears the door open, and he's like, "Oh, come in."
Yeah. Alright.
You are Judith,
I am Urith.
and you have friends, yes?
Yeah. Currently 2 of them are with me. This is Evelyn. Look down.
Hi.
All right. Do you want beer?
You know what? I think we're alright.
As he just
For
like
now.
slams in front of him just a bottle, and he's just like,
That does look, very thirst quenching, but we have business to do today, so.
"There's always too many business."
True.
Alright.
I've heard from others that you are knowledgeable about the Yonti on Island,
Yeah.
given that you're the guard captain.
Mm-hmm.
We are the exterminator crew here. So we would love any knowledge you have of the whereabouts, of the tactics, of the plans, of the death fog, of the death curse.
My wife died
Yeah.
in yesterday's attack.
I am so sorry.
She was the guard captain of the old city.
Oh. That-
So I will help you.
Right.
Make sure you take one of them and you stab them in the nuts. Multiple times.
Sure.
Specifically, and bring them to me so I can wear them as necklace.
Loud and clear.
As you see,
Yeah,
he just
Evelyn?
gives you like he was kind of sleepy and just like slothful until just now, and he's just like, do it.
Right, yeah. Stab it right in the nuts. I'll bring you the corpse if you like. Yeah. All right.
Good. All right. So now I have the pleasure of being guard captain of the entire port. But we are down just to me. And I suppose Zindar. And I'm down to my last jug of Mastiff wine. So I would appreciate if you got done with this whole death curse quickly.
Us too.
I will tell you what we know. I know we have been trying to gather intel, everyone, and I've been briefed today that many of the old texts containing the knowledge of the Yonti have conveniently gone missing.
Oh.
As he just kind of goes and stands up, and now that you get a good look at him, balding head, kind of longer beard, it goes curly at the ends. He's like a middle-aged man.
Does he look like
Very
a
heavy set. Make a perception check.
14.
14. You don't see any of the trademark scales or patches of skin. You look him deep in the eyes. You don't see any change there either. He's just a Chultan man.
Okay.
Kind of lighter in skin than maybe like Wakanga and Mama Nani, but he's very he's a Chultan if you've ever seen one.
Mhm.
And this has led me to believe, after much looking and much talking to Father Zitimbe, he has tried to divine the whereabouts of these texts, but he says they're not important enough to, be found like that. But it's making me think more and more every day that there's fuckery going on.
Sorry, yeah, so Timbe doesn't believe that they're important? That's interesting.
He's saying that his magic won't find them or whatever. Stupid.
I'm writing notes down in my spellbook right now.
Okay. But my wife, she was much more studious than I was. She had in her personal collection a storybook. Would you like to see?
I would love to see.
This is the best we have at the moment, I think. But go ahead, take a look. Tell me what you
your
think.
late wife's, I will be gentle.
You appreciate
All right. I read the cover.
Yes, sir. You read the cover, and it is in yeah, some of it is in Chultan, including the text. But he said he sees you kind of like marvel at the front, and he's like, "The Island of the Gods" is what it says.
Okay.
And it does say island. It doesn't say peninsula.
An old book. I don't know that. What island is this book about? This is a peninsula.
Make a history check.
You
14.
motherfucker.
I'm rolling 14s.
14, and then he looks at you, he raises his glass, and he's like, "You drink?" As he looks at you, Ton.
Yeah, I'll have it. Yeah.
He goes down, he goes like, bam, and then he pops open what seems to be like a warm ale. And he hands it to you.
Temperature. Delicious.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
What?
I said cheers.
Ding. And 14, yeah, it's hard to discern. But as you've been going through the book, as this exchange happens, there's rumors of gods. You learn a little bit more about Ubtao. There's this whole section of Ubtao and Ishao if you want to read through that. But you get to the part that has been marked, it seems, in what's like a part of a red feather as a bookmark. And it tells of a tale of an ancient man who sought to make peace with the Yuan-Ti and make use of their intellect and magic to better the lives of all Chultans. But after his wife was murdered by them, he, with Utao's blessing, wrought a curse on them so foul, so righteous in his wrath, he sought to sink many of their cities into the earth, where they are rumored to stay until this day. Is what the book says.
Alright, so this man, guided by vengeance, sunk cities. This doesn't seem to have anything to do with the death curse, but we know there's cities submerged.
Yes.
Huh?
There are many ancient cities of Jolt. The port has been always the most prominent, but I don't know. That's what Isai always said. There were many places where they could be hiding, and we haven't paid attention to them in how many centuries.
Oops.
If we can know the names of such places, about the and you see he's just like, he seems to be a tired man. The whereabouts, about where to look, a direction, we would have a better chance at finding them, but...
This book has been studied before, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
By, learned man. And they have not found any such information there, have they?
Not as far as me and my wife had gone, but you might find others, I don't know. I don't know who you would ask. We asked Zdimbe, we asked Elena, we asked Wakonga's friend, but you can maybe ask some of the guides. They are more versed in the ways of the jungle and what's out there. Maybe they found the city, they don't even know what the name of it is, what it was. However, most of the time that I spend is here in the port. At the beginning, we were mostly a fighting force of maybe 15 alongside whoever had the courage to fight alongside us. There were some good boys and girls who would volunteer when they're able, but now, who I have at my disposal. For the whole port, we have maybe a tenth of this. A tenth of this population can hold a spear fight. If we are overrun by those things, we do not stand much of a chance. For very long, anyways. Perhaps if you all stay, and many powerful people dedicate themselves to just the defense, then maybe we can have a fighting shot at it, but...
Well, we have in our possession a wizard. And a fancy one at that. He's our friend. And he knows spells that allow us to travel quickly from one place to another. I think our plan might be to leave a creature with you. And from this creature, we can see through its eyes. We can see what it sees and hear what it hears.
Okay.
We might be able to come back in your time of need.
I like this. I'm sure I've heard the story while I was here guarding my post diligently. As you all fought in the old city.
So,
And I'm sure you all count more than 100, each one of you.
Depending on what we're fighting, for sure. I need a item. I look for any item that I think he would not mind me taking. Like, I don't know.
On his desk you can see there's not too many knickknacks. You see there's it's just all papers and books and documents.
Do you have an extra pencil?
A what?
A quill? Do you have an extra quill?
He looks. You can see there is an inkwell and a quill inside of it. Take it.
Thank you.
Ah, Evie's dying inside.
This is how you take things properly, Evie. You ask. With this, we can come back to this office in your time of need. So, hopefully it doesn't come to that, but we can't stay here forever. We have to solve the curse rather than just defend against the undead creatures.
Good.
Is there any other information you have? Do we mind? This is a thick. How big is this book? Is it thick? Is it thin?
It's a fair sized book. It's like it's medium.
Do you mind if we take this book and read it further on our journeys? Is it sentimental?
Make a persuasion check.
23.
23. Take it.
Thank you. Again,
She would want you
don't be
to have it
gentle.
anyway.
I open my bag of holding. Well, I hope that book has good information for us, for both of our sakes. If you see a small winged creature enter your office, please treat him nicely. He has our eyes, as I spoke of earlier.
Okay. And then you see him. Remember. I promise.
The corpse of Ayanti. You got it. Shot in the balls. Can do.
She's got it under control.
She looks at you. Or he looks at you now, Evelyn.
Oh, she's a child, but she's like strong. For real. Promise.
And then you whisper in its ear, he says hello.
Yeah. Yep. I'll remember.
Right. Well, you just enjoy your ales. I hope they're tasty.
They're not.
Right.
Oh, you left? See you later. Bye.
Really committing there. Really committing.
Wait.
Oh shit.
Ah, he's back.
That
Okay.
was-
That was a
That
good
was-
commitment.
Yeah, we go. No, you don't see anything. I watch her.
I didn't. We're leaving,
Don't worry,
right?
Cole.
Yeah.
I put the Stavianti in the nuts in our personal chat and pinned it.
Good.
I
I,
also wrote in the notes too.
Is that what
General
ale
chat.
does to people?
Oh, some people. Ah,
I didn't even take anything. I felt too bad.
nice people. That's probably for the best.
Can I have the book though?
Would you like to read it?
Yeah.
As Evelyn has flashbacks to Rogar's heavy drinking issues.
All right. Just be careful with it. But yes, you may read it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. So, with that done, you see there are men off in the distance making barricades and walls, whatever they can. There are, again, this is the largest part of this. Yeah, arguably, it's one of the largest parts of the port that goes unprotected by structural defenses. But there are men and women that are off in the distance making barricades and what walls they can in preparation. But as you leave, where do you guys go now? Where are you guys meeting up?
We are meeting up.
Do we agree on the location?
Yep.
Yeah, we said we'd go to the docks where they put the boat. They told us where we'd go, so
That's true. Yeah, we go to the boat location.
I
Okay.
went and got Dregs before we went back, but we go back with
Cool.
Dregs.
Actually, technically, that would be where you are. I think.
I am here.
You're all already there.
Hmm.
So to go off into the into the river. But anyways, whichever, I don't remember which side it is specifically, but we'll just say you go to the docks where the boat would be. Let me. Okay. And okay. You guys eventually all meet up at a dock. And you guys are waiting there, Urith and everyone else. The other two, as eventually you're
I shoot it.
okay. Make
I'm kidding. It's Eldrani. No.
As you see Aldrian, as you make it, do it, do it.
No.
My dreams have become a reality. you fight to the death, so I don't have to. You guys end up at all at the dock together. You have all your equipment. You have ample amount of ointment. You have your water. You have your food. All the preparations
Is
are
there
made.
actually a name for that ointment?
Let me check.
I didn't add it to my inventory.
True. Good point.
Or I don't think we even paid for any.
True.
I don't
It
think he
is.
bought any.
Well,
It is.
I think Epic will be nice and let us say that.
A
we
homeless
have
guy just gave you clumps of like white goo. Gave it to you for free.
Do you want this? I made it myself.
Seems familiar.
Ugh.
I will say yes.
Koichi.
Ah,
Oh, you're.
did you want to get mounts?
Yes.
Do we?
Do
Do you
you?
want to get more mounts? No, I thought we said decided.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Okay,
Oh.
cool.
I thought we were gonna figure out how big the boat is and maybe get mounts.
no. Well, this is the first expedition. We're probably gonna have more than one.
Hmm.
We'll
True.
go in, figure out some
Hmm.
shit, come back, and if we need mounts for the second expedition, we'll get mounts.
Now, given my character wasn't there, but should I ritual cast the familiar?
Up to you.
Yeah, when I when we start role playing.
Yeah, and
I
Okay.
tell Ormar to leave it familiar.
Yeah,
and
we'll
with,
figure out
you're
the
using
ointment
shots
later.
for full.
It's not super
figure out the
important.
ointment later. Sounds good.
But you are all arrived. You see there is a kind of long wooden canoe. It seems to be able to. Actually, I need to go check it. I need to check and make sure I'm not just making shit up. Yep. It's a long wooden canoe. It's about like 30-40 feet ish long and about 10-15 feet wide. No, it's specifically 10 feet wide. And it can hold up to 6 medium creatures.
Well, that's a problem. We got a horse and a wyvern.
Horse.
Yeah.
Wait.
Drags it.
Oh. Wait, what?
The
Horse?
wyvern flies the horse around. What's the big deal?
Yeah. Wyvern
Wyvern
fly.
can only fly for 2 hours.
True.
With a horse?
Just they can only travel for 2 hours. You can only fly for 2 hours. Port needs to take a break. That's just rules.
Then we ditch the horse. I guess.
What? How has that changed his 2-hour flight time?
Yeah, even still like.
No, yeah, we still have 7, just including. Wow, fuck. This boat
No.
isn't big enough, is it?
So someone has to ride the wyvern, carry the horse. Does it still help?
This boat isn't big enough. Is the
No.
is the dude that owns the boat here?
Did we get the girls' boat and we should have got the guys' boat because we didn't want to butt in on the argument? Because the guys' boat was supposed to be bigger, wasn't it?
Weren't they deciding it?
And you see there's a tabaxi there, just kind of like meeker, just like smaller. It's kind of brownish or not brown, gray in fur. Darker at the ear tips.
Yes,
Is this
I
the
think
boat
not.
that they're supposed to?
you're right, yeah, and your Rogar, Evelyn, yeah.
You're
Yeah, this
Why are we supposed
this
to
for you.
fit all- This isn't big enough.
Oh,
I don't know if you noticed. There's a fucking wyvern. Preferably, we would take the horse too. And there's also 7 of us.
He's loading.
Is your master anywhere around here?
no,
Oh,
He was just told to give us the boat. He doesn't know anything else.
I am a girl.
I knew that.
Evelyn,
Yeah.
I whisper this to her. How good are you at stealing boats?
No.
I mean, I could do that.
We're not gonna do that. How good are you at getting inside bag of holdings in sleep?
What?
Nothing.
What?
I
You're it.
What?
I can
Guys,
be,
this isn't going to work.
I can be a
we need
fish for an hour.
Should we get
It's also,
2?
Wait a second.
do you have a second one?
Wait a second.
What?
What are you, Ton?
I'm a human.
Right. What are you? Are you like a fighter? Are you a wizard? Are you a sorcerer? What
Well,
are you? What are you?
I'm a druid.
Alright. Can you
And-
turn into a little, like, chicken?
For how long?
Let me see.
Long time.
I
Sorry.
think I can.
Backseat.
You can, but like you kind of don't wanna.
Sorry.
Yeah.
What is your name?
What?
Good miss. I'm asking you back. What's
What?
your name? Not that hard of a question.
Lays.
Grace?
Last name?
Lays.
Lays.
Yes, lays in grass.
Did you say there's a second boat? Or you could get a second boat?
Maybe.
Well, why don't we just do that? It's a lot easier. And the dude can transform into a chicken, just because that'd be funny.
Yeah, we want 2 boats and we want a chicken. And I'm gonna name you Frederick the chicken.
It's
going to
just
name
kind of just
Ton, the
just
Frederick?
turns
Yeah, Frederick
and just
the
like
chicken.
just goes past all of you, and then you see her just run away as fast as she can.
Well, how long do you think this is going to take?
She's just a tabaxi. She's pretty fast.
You get the feeling that like
Alright.
most messengers are tabaxi.
Well, I guess we just hang out until they get back.
It takes like
Like fit in pretty small places too.
You're-
Not
no.
a bag of holding.
Yeah, you'd suffocate.
you get the feeling that you could squeeze and you could fit, but like after doing so for like a long time, it would suck.
And before
also
I hit
die in there?
underneath
How do
the
you breathe?
lifeboat.
Alright, I'm gonna go summon a owl. I'll be back in 10.
Okay, and you start doing your, I assume as a ritual.
Yeah.
You wait like 5 minutes, goes by.
Rise, owl, rise.
10
Rise,
minutes.
owl, rise.
The owl's there.
Oh, Yorith, I've got stuff for you to put in the bag of holding.
All right. What is
I
it?
give you 3 lengths of rope, so 150 feet of rope altogether.
Oh.
And I'm gonna give you the 2 potions of healing, because why the hell not?
You guys don't want one on your person? I already have one on my person. Unless nobody wants to have one on their belt. I can put it in the bag of
I'll keep those, and I'm gonna give you back 961 gold, and be like, this is all the gold I've got on me, but we might as well keep it in one place for now. I've got lots back. I've got lots of Drexit, so.
holding. 961.
As you see, like possibly the most amount of gold that you've ever seen in one place, Ton, just like be passed back and forth very casually in front of you.
Yerth,
Wow.
where'd you want this owl?
Oh, if you'd mind just putting it in that office right over there.
And you pointed out, yeah.
Yeah, you heard the man. Go. Even though I never named you.
Oh, and Yorith, could you hold on to my extra javelins, and I'm gonna hand you 7 javelins.
Oh, sure, just let me... I have to write... I mean, I have to put all this in.
Well, you
have
can't
you
write
used
it
your-
down. You gotta have a list.
Have your healer's kit?
Oh, thanks.
Yerth, do you have magic missile in your arsenal?
Nope, you would be on the other side. You guys would be on the other side. So you'd be towards the old city, and there's a dock towards the old city. But you, we'll just say for the purposes of this, you point out where on the map, which building it is, and then you tell your owl to go there.
One second, Orma, I did hear you. I'm just...
Does somebody want 10 rations? I don't want them. They're too heavy.
I'll take them.
Take some.
Well, just can we just put them in the bag of holding and leave them?
I got a
Just
big holding.
I don't care. Just someone take them.
How many?
10.
Make sure you keep one on.
I have berries.
You gave me how many javelins?
Yeah, we
7,
have 20
okay.
berries a day.
7
How many?
javelins.
10.
7.
7.
A lot of berries.
I will put.
And everybody in real life check, like, everybody's good for a while, or are we winding down, or?
Oh yeah, for 8:37.
Right now it's 8:30, yeah. 8:40 almost.
I'm good to go for a bit longer.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I want to shoot something, so yes.
I'm a bit over.
I want to see Ton kill something. So yeah, let's keep going.
Me too.
Okay.
We don't stop until Ton kills something.
Okay.
Oh,
So right, you're here all night.
Okay.
Look,
Put up
rat.
your Dukes, Hayden.
Shoot the brat.
Oh fuck, you're fighting Rogar? All right.
10 rations. Gotcha.
And rope, you gave me 150. One.
Once you guys make ready.
What do you want to put in the bag of holding, Bruno?
I think Ormar took them, so.
Yeah. I have 10 rations.
Actually, just add 5 rations to the bag. Cole, I'll give you my 5 rations if we're going to be just using. I
Okay.
just want to get some weight off me here. So
Exactly, yeah.
Here. I have 19 rations in my bag, and I can still hold about 245 horse stuff. Wait.
It's weird, magic arrows don't weigh anything.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
rod
it's
supposedly might doesn't weigh anything.
Also
Yeah.
weird.
fuck, my fucking shield does,
Direct.
My bracers don't either, yeah.
but my
Yeah,
belt,
get wrecked.
my belt doesn't. My belt on
My
one of these
staff
the
doesn't.
Cloud Giant straight doesn't.
Do I even have a potion of vitality? Should I hand up my backpack or would I hold? don't really have anything in my backpack, actually.
You should have one potion on your person at all times. If it's in your backpack, it's taking it.
Who needs a potion? I've got 2, so I can.
I
handle it.
need 1. I have potion of water breathing and a potion of vitality.
Take a potion of healing. I will keep one of them.
Logistics. And you
I
see
don't
on the
even
dock,
have good berries, so I'm
as
far away.
as eventually, like you guys eventually, as you're sitting down here playing, you just hear as you watch Lays rowing over in a canoe by herself. This one, the first one was these are both similar, like identical canoes almost, except in one, it is red with like what seem to be motifs of like birds, like red winged birds and like with colorful beaks, etc., etc. And the other one is green with what seem to look like almost snake-like or dinosaur-like motifs on it. So there's a red one and a green one.
I'm going to bird one.
Maybe it'll help the argument if we use both. Right? They both win.
Yeah, maybe. But at least now we can put.
These are both
horse
from
and wyvern.
Madame Zanti.
Oh, never
shit.
mind.
She's
So we can put the horse-
who I.
We can put the horse, wyvern, Drexit, and I on one, and we can put the rest of you on the other one.
Sure.
Probably be pretty comfortable, right?
Sure. Sounds good.
Does that work? I'm being looked at by a tabaxi like that's crazy.
That's not crazy. It's not crazy, Tabaxi. That's right. Sorry, I sensed your nervous energy and I just had to... I thought it was...
Why are you doing this? I'm mocking the boat.
I don't know about all of you, but I want to kill something, so let's go.
Yeah.
Are you guys talking?
Tabaxi. Goodbye.
I'm in the boat like this.
Okay, as you all step into the boats, Rogar and everyone into one. Did you go get Drexit? You went and got Drexit?
Yeah.
Okay, and he's with you. And you're like,
Evelyn, before we get on the boat, Evelyn,
Yeah.
I don't have much use for this anymore, and I hand you a Rogar-sized shield.
What?
I don't have much use for this anymore. Take it.
Size of
Learn how
Rogar?
to
What
use
am
it.
I
Your whole
supposed to
body.
do with this?
are you
supposed to
proficient in
use it.
shields?
She's a fighter, so fuck yeah, she is.
That's true.
Is she?
Now.
Oh.
She'll never
I don't know
Oh.
how to use this.
You will
Yeah.
figure it out. You have a whole
Um,
boat ride to figure it out.
Where am I even supposed to put it?
On your arm, actually.
Yeah, don't you have 2 whips?
When I say Rogar size, guys, I don't mean it's his height. I mean it's like
Yeah,
built for
clearly.
his size.
But that's still like her body
body.
size.
As it is, no,
She
literally.
needs to use
Yeah.
2 hands for both of her attacks.
Nope, not for whips.
I mean,
Not for
doesn't she
whips.
dual wield them?
Yeah.
Just
Well,
2.
No, it might not be worth it. She could.
Wait,
And then she
stealth.
Because she can
If she
hide.
bonus action stealth, then she can use one.
She can
That's
wear it as a
true, yeah.
backpack.
As you're
I
just
use shield.
the sled.
Yeah.
as just
Figure
like
it out, Evelyn. All right,
the
bye. I
tabaxi
jump onto the
just-
other boat.
And if she ever wants to use her bow, she has to use an action to take it off. I don't know.
And we said say
It's
it.
kind
But there's the whole rule that you can hold the shield and gain the benefits of the magical properties without actually equipping it. So she could hold it to gain the spell guard and then throw it down if she wants to use the bow.
anyways.
It's complicated.
You guys get in the boats.
We do.
2 canoes.
I go-
Red one and the green one.
I go home.
Okay.
Bye,
Who's
bye,
going? So,
Wait,
which one are you guys getting in the green one?
I'm in the bird one
Rogar?
already.
Rogar is
I'm
in the green
getting
one
Whichever.
with everyone.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Sure.
So Rogar's in the green one with, fittingly enough, another Dragonborn. You know, Drex is just like, I'm here with you.
Yeah,
I got
yeah,
this.
I know. Yep.
I can row.
Be fine. No, you don't need to row.
But there's 2 sides, and there are 2 of us.
Fine. Okay, fine. We'll roll then. Sure. Yeah.
I've been training. And the rest of you get into the other one in the front, right?
All right, Evelyn, row.
Hey,
Row.
Sam.
Row us, Evelyn.
Tom?
Use the shield.
Tim, Sam, Tom?
Shield.
What?
New guy?
Yeah.
What do you use for
What
fighting?
do you... Oh,
Look
well,
at-
I
he
use
has
my
a-
sickle here, and I whip out my sickle and go slash, slash, slash. But usually I cast spells.
Could you use the shield?
I have a shield, but thanks for asking.
Can I use the shield?
No,
Why are you
can't.
trying to take my
You can't.
shield?
You actually can't use a shield.
I know.
I mean, Bruno could use it, I guess, but Bruno uses a bow like
I'm gonna use
all
that
the
shield.
time. Evelyn could actually make use of it if she uses a whip. So
And I'm already using my action to drop something.
Yeah.
It does
Not
make
action,
me
interaction.
encumbered.
Reaction, whatever.
Oh.
said
Unless
you
I
know,
get
make
rid
encumbered.
of... What could I get rid
I'm
of?
putting in Roll20 a link for robots.
I can
remember,
carry
if you drop your
something
shield,
for
you won't be encumbered. You won't be encumbered.
You guys can see that.
It makes me encumbered until...
I'll also put it
I see it, yes.
in here. And have that. As you all filter in, you get comfortable, you put your packs and stuff, etc.,
Oh,
etc.
that's big.
You guys wear your backpacks, or do you?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I just have my bag of holding.
And you have the bag of holding. Got it. As you all get in to your respective boats, and as you pull out a map and you chart your course.
Wait, who's
Yeah. Okay, so you guys just go down the river, I assume.
Which one is it? The left or
The
right?
left
I
one.
don't know. Left one.
And
Should
you
put a
remember
vote on
Sandra?
Roll20 for us to position our characters on it? Or
True.
not yet?
Yeah, it's fair enough.
Like, put
For
the-
now, it's simple enough. You're just going down the river, so I'll just tell you where you guys are.
After like
But-
the first half an hour with us squeezed on the boat with Aldriani and the horse, I'm just like, Jexit, this is a bad idea. This is super uncomfortable.
It's not super comfy, no. There's a whole ass horse. And
Evelyn is rowing the front boat for us.
okay,
Yeah, it's only
Evelyn will make a strength check if you would like.
It's only Evelyn. We're all just sitting here.
yeah, make a strength check.
You guys, I love the idea of you guys like all struggling because none of you are strength based, and then just Rogar's just there, just. Huh, huh.
No.
Yeah, just one hand, just like holding a drink, and then like Drex's just like.
Yeah, your boat's slightly turning more because of you. You can't keep up.
But
Jexit, keep us in the straight line. I'm trying to drink.
I'm on it. I got it. It's just you see just the sweat dripping from this. I think he's brass dragonborn. But so you guys know how navigation works. You will all designate one person as a navigator. It can be an NPC once you have, access to one. It can be Drexit if you'd like. And the navigator can switch day to day. And at the start of each new travel day, I will make a wisdom survival check, or you guys can too. You make a survival check, and the result will determine whether or not you become lost. It's really hard to do so when you're on a freaking river. But
Are we going up stream or downstream?
I swear I saw that tree.
You're going-
5 times. Who's the best wisdom then for
Bruno. For
No.
survival, probably
I'm
Bruno.
guessing
On.
me or Bruno.
Yeah, I'm guessing the druid.
Yeah, well, if
Yeah,
he's
what
doing
is it?
survival, that's the reason I'm wondering.
What do you got though?
What's your
Oh.
survival?
He has thumbs.
On.
Oh yeah, why would a druid be trained in survival, right?
and you can be, you will be
Yeah, but
physically,
Yeah,
you'll be
I'm-
physically moving
I have a-
through the jungle.
I win.
Do you really?
All right,
Wow.
all right.
Have expertise.
Alright. You will physically move the same amount every day, but the survival check will determine whether or not you get lost halfway through. Especially when you're traveling through dense sections of jungle. If you go slower, it's easier to not get lost. If you're going faster, it's easier to get lost. Okay?
Sounds good.
Eh. And if you do get lost, you guys, I suppose, will just see what happens. But you will get lost and go either a random direction or not make progress.
Does each ship need to do separate rolls?
No, since you're just so close together, you're just one
I
traveling
was going
party.
to say, like, why is he going that way?
Roger is lost, but we're
How
fine.
far up the river can we travel a day? Like, is there like a travel distance on this? I see there are hexes, but
Yes, let me check really fast. You can travel 1 hex per day on foot through coastal jungle, mountains, swamps, or wastelands, and we'll point those out as you go through them. And you can travel 2 hexes per day if you're traveling by canoe on a river or a lake.
okay, sounds good.
Again, the rate up and down the river is about the same because you're technically going upstream, but it really doesn't matter. Like, you can barely tell if you put your
It's
hand
a
in
lazy
there.
river.
It's a lazy river, exactly. But without the canoe, you basically degrade down to normal travel level. So for today, I suppose let's get canoes for you. Give me a second. Oh shit.
Do you want us to add a canoe to one of each of our extras? Like we can add a rowboat.
Yeah, that would be wise.
I've got one in my inventory. Or
We
my
all
extras.
have
And
to-
I'll
Just a couple people would need it, really.
I'll do it.
So Bruno,
make a section in the side here for you guys to put you guys in. Okay, just give me a second.
oh,
So
maybe bad
That's
timing if we
beautiful
do
map.
combat. My second dose of the day is wearing out.
Everybody remember, the rowboats can also carry cargo. So,
and if you look at the Bay of Chult, I'll put
that's a big boat.
Yep.
That's a big boat.
a huge boat.
Is someone proficient in water vehicles in this party?
I'm not.
I am not.
Drexit's not.
Does the shovel count?
Gareth, is that
What
something
can
you
you
can retrain in when a break?
That is a good question. I think it probably specifies tool, but I'll find out.
I have a shovel. Does that count?
You can use it as a paddle.
Yes.
Yes, I'm proficient in shovels, so therefore I'm proficient in a rowboat.
We technically have 2 rowboats, right, Evan?
We're getting there.
Skill or tool proficiency. I could do navigator's tools.
And we need to get a ton.
Do we have navigator's tools?
I probably do.
I had disguise.
I thought I
Alright.
bought you like every tool set.
Yeah, right? I probably do.
Alright, for the sake of time, you're a sexy elf lady.
Hell
That's Ton?
Yeah.
I think you mean for the sake of time and accuracy.
Yeah, when you were talking about the cargo, you were actually talking about that thick dump truck.
Oh
Okay.
my god. These boats are so fragile.
This boat
25
can only
hit
carry
point?
0.2 tons though, so
Canoe, so kind of makes
Oh my
sense.
god. With 12. Oh my god, the armor class.
Yeah, I do have navigator's tools if somebody wants to.
If we get attacked, we're fucked.
It's
Well,
a
just don't
canoe.
let the boat get hit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Who's
Oh,
gonna
that's
be the
for the
bosun?
war.
Who's gonna be the bosun? Who's training
Well, I
carpentry
don't-
tools?
Well, it's got the word bow in it, so no. I'm kidding. Actually, I do come from people that do carpentry, so.
Yeah,
Who's mending? Does that work?
no, doesn't.
I
Let's say
am
this
Fairly
is-
naval-based campaign. No.
Good to know.
I
Brexit looks
can
more
steal
badass
shit.
to me. I don't like it.
You could, like. You can
So
whip
who does
whoever's
have the
rolling.
best survival? Is that
Me.
what we're using? Yeah.
I got
You?
13.
Oh, that's it?
Plus 13? I haven't rolled.
Plus 13.
Oh, plus 13.
Yeah.
Well, of course.
I mean, I
That's a
could have rolled
lot.
a 1, so.
And got 14.
That's really good. We're fine.
Yeah,
yeah, how do you have
I got
plus
expertise. I have
We
expertise that
get
doubles my
expertise.
proficiency, and I got plus 3 in wisdom because I was originally a ranger who used wisdom.
So for the purposes of this, technically, 2 large creatures take up the entire motherfucking bitch.
It's true.
They squeeze.
They squeeze.
Squizzy.
Yeah.
Where's the boats?
Can we? Okay, if we shuffle it so that there's 3 people on each boat, can we put a medium creature on each boat with?
Yes.
So like a horse. Okay. So Ormar, you're on my boat because I want to pull more feathers out of you.
No. How
Okay,
much
fine.
feathers do I have?
Evelyn, you can come with me.
Okay.
The horse goes here.
I throw Evelyn from one boat to the other.
Hey, you're gonna get quality time without drowning.
What does Danielle? What do you need to remove so you're not over encumbered?
I ditched some
That's-
pittons, whatever those things are called.
I
And
was gonna
Well,
say
you
like,
could also
'cause
just
I got
give the pittance to somebody with a.
what do
bag
would I
of
possibly use those for?
what is
climbing.
it?
Climbing.
All right, are we
Oh, yeah.
good?
Okay, I give them to the bag of holding guy.
Which
Okay.
Which one?
Bag of holding.
What's it called? Pittance?
Yep.
Yes.
10
Anyways, Epic,
Okay.
go ahead.
So this is what you want: horse in front, the rest of you in the back.
I don't know, horse in front, guys, or do you want the horse in the back?
I don't want to do boat combat. Period.
Probably horse in
No,
the back.
horse in
Horse
back.
in front.
Yeah.
No, it
Horse
has to
has
be
no
front.
hit points.
It has to be in the
Wait,
front.
Wait, what?
Beat
Can we
shield.
just have Drexit on top of the horse?
Technically, yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean,
It's
Okay.
retarded.
Yeah, that's the silliest shit I've ever heard. Yeah,
Oh
but
yeah, Rogar, wouldn't you ride the wyvern to make more space?
No, I would be rowing because I'm the strongest motherfucker in this
No,
group.
you have Evelyn now, and no one's
I'm
rowing
not
for
making
us.
Evelyn row. No, okay.
yeah,
I
you
don't
guys
care
can
what
decide.
happens.
Can you
Horse
shoot
is-
things and kill things, please?
Actually, we need. who's
I'm gonna
rowing
pee.
our
You
boat?
guys decide.
We had Evelyn rowing.
Fine. Evelyn goes back to your
No!
boat. The
Oh
horse
my
stays
God.
here. I don't care. Let's just go. I don't care.
Just leave it like this. It works fine.
It works fine.
Except the horse needs to be in the back. But that's...
Yep, we want the horse
Yeah.
in the back. There, Bruno, you're maybe in the front,
Yeah, I don't
because
know
you're
how-
navigating thematically.
I'm attempting to navigate.
I can
Ormar
control
should not be
Ormar.
rowing. Yeah, I know. I can see that.
Weird.
Who does anyone have control over Ton?
No.
Brent, do you have control
Ton, do you have control over Ton?
over this elvish?
What a
yeah, I
sexy
do.
elf lady with a dump
Okay,
truck.
cool. Yeah, good.
Hey boys.
Who's rowing? Shot is
You.
not. No.
It's too late. I
I'm
shot
too
at you.
I love that I
armed my
could have put
co-op.
Drexit on a boat with you guys so that you had somebody who's strength-based to row, and I didn't.
I think
True.
doesn't Ormar
Are
have
you
like a
gonna row on a
6 in
horse?
strength?
I have a 16.
Yeah, that's really, it's horrible. Should
Yeah,
not be
and I'm
having-
falling apart, so might not work out. Ormar, how are you doing? My arms are gone.
Can any of you do the horse? Can you guys use the horse?
I can.
I cannot.
Epic, why can Cole
Okay,
do
you're in charge of that. Then.
Yes. This is how we're doing it,
No.
Epic. We're just
What
leaving it the way it is for now.
It was probably for.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, well, we'll deal with
Yeah.
it later. Yeah. Okay, you guys good? This is good. This is how it is. Okay. All right.
It's how it is.
Okay. You guys, finally, after only a day and a year and a year in real life,
Long
finally
ass
make
days.
your way down the Tiriki River, past the old city. You can see there's still plumes of black smoke coming from the old city. Either fires that haven't been put out yet, or the burning of bodies, which of which you know there was many. You all remember, except for Ton, the rancid smell of decay and death, along with that of fresh blood as you watch it, as you go by and you go down the river. But it doesn't take very long, again, like 20-30 minutes or so, until you are out of the sight of the port. And
Sorry,
you are
you
going
said-
into the jungle.
You said River Tiriki.
Sorry, no, Soshin.
Yeah, you mean the left. Okay.
Thank you, good catch.
Soshin's whatever it says.
Whatever it said.
Too blurry.
Too blurry. Yeah, I tried, guys.
Are we heading? Sorry, we're heading up Tiraki, or are we heading up?
No, no, the other one.
Sorry, okay.
Let me find this. Here it is. And you don't know if it was because you were near the ocean or there was something about the port itself that made it cooler, but as you continue into the jungle, it's hot. It's humid. And civilization
Oh, why?
is now behind you.
Just do the other one. Do the other. There we go.
You are just peacefully going down the river. There's not too much going on. You start to hear the sounds of nature.
Gross.
Birds, bugs, many of which flit about you.
I put my goo on.
And yeah, you reapply.
Almost man goo.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And as Rogar probably gets super stinky wearing plate mail and shit, being person, he's like, I'm really sorry, Evelyn, but this is going to be how the boat smells for the rest of the trip.
Mm-hmm.
How's my nature armor holding? How long has that been?
Say again?
How long has it been since we started? How many hours?
How many hours?
Yeah. I need a mage.
2 or 3.
Sure.
You don't? No, you don't. You have like 5 hours left.
Good.
Something like that.
Just want to make sure.
And let me just
Don't wanna
be
die.
patient with me as I look through my notes to make sure everything's okay.
And I'd
With
be
her
laying in the back of the boat reading the fairy tale book.
Okay. Go ahead and just make a straight intelligence check to see how fast you can read it and how many times you have to like go through parts and like, you know, there's some parts you have to kind of like get some context because they use Chilton words.
Oh, no. 9?
And it's slow.
It's a little wobbly in the boat. Rogar stinks. Aldriani's staring at me.
It's hard to focus. Maybe once you're you know, more settled in and you're, you know, make camp for the night, perhaps you'll have a better time.
Yura,
What's up?
did you want magic missile?
Oh. Let me see. Yeah, I don't have it, and it could be useful.
There you
So
go.
sure. Thank
There
you.
you go.
And it doesn't take long till just sweat is just drenching all of you.
It's like a really sweaty scroll.
You're more or less attuned to this type of environment. You don't see Yurith break too much sweat. In fact, Bruno, you notice that he doesn't really sweat much at all. He does, but it's like
Lucky
you
him.
look at everyone else and you're just like, how the fuck is that even happening? You all start to get thirsty.
I think he's
You start
evil, that's
drinking
probably
from
why.
your perspective. Water flasks, etc., etc. You can pass around the horn of endless water or whatever it's called. I really don't remember what it's called.
Decanter of endless water.
The canter of endless water. Thank you. And then you see, Aldriani. You know, just looking at all of you, starts to dive its head into the. Not being from a frigid, cold environment, Aldriani is very uncomfortable. It digs its head underwater into the river.
You're going to get eaten by a
And you're
crocodile, you stupid dragon.
Can I?
And you can see it just
ritual
starts drinking some of the water.
You're going to get sick. Okay, don't drink. Okay.
cast-
Continues to ignore you and starts drinking more water.
Can I ritual cast Unseen Servant?
Unseen servant while in a boat.
Yeah.
That's fine, right, guys?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Sure. You probably have enough room. And who is leading the expedition?
Me.
Bruno? Okay.
Yes.
Bruno, go ahead and make a survival check for me.
Yeah, here comes the 1. I rolled the 1. 14.
Why'd you call it? No!
Because all my rolls have been either 1 or 2.
Well, at least it's not an attack roll.
Alright.
Yeah.
And I assume you guys are going at a normal pace?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No high speed
Now that we've seen the one, yes.
or motorboating.
Luckily enough, go on again on a
Thanks,
river.
guys.
It doesn't matter too much. You guys know which direction you're going, and you know which way you came from, so it's hard to get lost.
That makes sense.
And let me just make sure I'm doing this right. First time, we'll get faster as it goes, but if you're going at a normal pace, yep. You guys make it, let's just... You guys make it from here to over here.
Okay.
So let's just...
So, like, just getting into the jungle then.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have my servant?
Let's take just a mini boat. And you have your servant.
Don't want this piece of green.
Yay. They're rowing now.
Good job.
Thank you.
There we go.
The day is uneventful.
I
Every
study
time-
this spell scroll if I can in the book.
And in your first day, there's still a lot of grasslands that are not like not heavily jungle dense areas around you. You can choose to camp out wherever you like. You don't see any signs of the fog. You don't see any signs of really much beyond minor wildlife.
Before every hour, recast Unseen Servant ritual, if possible.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll look at it later, but that sounds feasible. You guys end your.
Sorry. Does it make sense that the spell scroll I have is Cure Wounds? Like it kind of unlocked in my mind. I think.
Yeah, it probably. No, I think that's about
It's
correct.
Cure Wounds.
Yeah.
I can't find it in my notes though. All right. Oops, I closed my notes. Gotta write it down then. Cure
We stop to find a place to camp.
Mm-hmm. And it doesn't take too long. You find a nice open place. You can just camp out on the river, if you so desire, or you can go somewhere a little bit more inland.
Do it on the river.
Okay, on the river. And you set up camp. Do you make a fire? Do you have tents, etc., etc.?
Do we have Ormar, do you have that spell, the fancy tent spell? What's it called again?
Oh,
Lemons.
Tiny hut.
Layman's Tiny Hut, that's it.
Pretty sure I don't.
Why not? Remember to prepare spells that don't need your eyeballs. As best you
Alright.
can. So,
Does my Fallout?
Wait,
um,
Bruno,
Yo.
don't you have rope trick?
No.
No.
So remember when things
Right.
changed?
Yeah, I was double checking.
And even if you did, you would know rope trick only lasts an hour.
Hmm. How much does tiny hut last?
8 hours.
Oh.
okay, well, if there's no Layman Tiny Hut, I'll set up my tent and go to bed. I would like to spend the hour studying the magic missile scroll.
Okay. Go ahead and do so. You guys, as you, and you can just go ahead and, yeah, like during the first 2 hours of your long rest, you can just do that. I think it only takes 2 hours, right?
Yeah, or maybe even one. But
Maybe even one.
Yeah,
So
no.
you're probably good. You guys lay out your bedrolls. You guys make a small fire, or do you just to cook food, or do you just leave that out because it is very hot again?
Are you guys fine just eating good berries?
yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
Can tiny servant cook food? Or is it
We
terrible?
got good berries. So yummy.
I like
Okay.
to call them great berries, but they
Go
are
ahead.
good berries.
What are your horse? What's your horsey?
Good berries.
Good
Yeah,
berries.
It's good.
Same with Aldriani. He's not happy about it, but we all eat good berries.
Oh.
We're vegans now.
So I have,
What?
I have feed in my bag of holding, and I don't know. I don't know why I have it still.
You sure it's not bird feed?
It's not bird feed.
I set a couple alarm rituals around the camp.
Okay. And you can do more than one, right?
I'll double check, but yeah.
And how far out do you put them?
I'll put them like, I don't know, not too far away, like 20 feet away. I just want to know, or even just right around us. I want them like in our bubble, essentially.
Okay.
They're 20-foot cubes, the alarms.
Okay.
Do they trip if one of us go into them?
Choose a door, a window, or an area.
You can
within
choose
range.
who.
Never mind. Choose a door, window, or area. Okay, within range.
I was gonna say you could put some sticks together and call it a window.
Make a door.
Whenever a tiny creature touches. When they cast a spell, you can distinguish creatures that won't set off the alarm.
Good. So I'm gonna go pee at night.
How many creatures?
Don't want to get stabbed by you guys.
Okay. Describe to me again like what else is going on? Like
I check find familiar, or check out my familiar.
Yep.
I guess.
you just
yeah.
see a Chelton
drunk
man
man?
just back in his chair sleeping.
Poor Al sitting there.
Mhm. And did you guys have tiny hut?
No.
No.
No? Okay. All of you just like describe, like, are you just in a circle in a line?
Do I
Yeah,
like-
we're all huddled fairly close.
Mm.
In the center of all of us will be my alarm spell. Yeah, we'll be close together.
Okay.
If the bugs are too annoying, maybe we make a fire for smoke. Maybe we would do that.
If you'd like.
I don't have a tent. Who has a tent?
Hey, also
All one.
a tent.
I have a tent.
You need one?
You guys can't come in my tent though.
It's only fit 2 people, I think. It's so.
I
Yeah,
usually
we'll
sleep
get
with
rid of-
Aldriani.
Yeah.
Why don't I have a tent?
I mean, I would have bought one, but
Yeah, I would have bought one too. Actually, fuck. Too late.
Too
yeah,
late.
whatever.
All right. Anything else?
Mm-mm.
Who's doing which watch?
I'll do first.
Okay. Ton's got
Do
first
we
watch.
trust the new guy to do a watch?
Stay up with
Sure
him.
he's not gonna cut our throats and leave with our
I
money?
trust Effie to watch Ton.
Well,
Sure.
Oh, okay.
I just want to read my book.
Yeah, see, she's not actually gonna watch.
Like,
But
half
sure,
one.
why not?
Wait, is there any bones in the area?
There's a skeleton right over there.
Is there?
No. Some fish bones. Do you want
Make-
these?
Make a perception check, Ormar.
Okay.
Dude, if there
Uh,
are bones lying around, I'm terrified. Why
Yeah.
are there a dead
As-
body?
As you just like kind of near Aldriani, you see Drexit
9.
just kind of lay out the bedroll, and you're just like, I can do a watch if you want.
No, we've got people who are good at it. Just don't worry about it, man. We can sleep.
I can stay up all night.
Nope, you should sleep.
This is going to be my first official adventure with the Sentinels of Light. I won't be able to sleep.
True.
You should try to sleep.
All right.
Yeah, there you go.
Man,
It's
he's
like
really
you see, he had his spear out, and he puts it away. And he's just like,
He doesn't
So
have
how
a spear.
lo-
He has a
He
lance, an axe, and a sword. What?
that's an axe, his sword. Oh, never mind.
A great sword.
Okay, he would also have a spear. He would just have it because that's what Tahepetians have.
Okay.
But
anyone want to make a bet for how long it takes for this guy to lose all enthusiasm and just hate everything?
you can see he's just profusely sweating too, just like as all of you are. He has gotten, in his own time, gotten the ointment. He's like just reapplying. He's like, gotta take off my armor now. Shit, fuck. But you all, so who's first? And you don't see anything, Ormar, as you surmise. It's just wilderness.
I
On is first.
Tim?
On.
On me.
There. On.
Ton and Evelyn, go ahead and make your
That's
perception
fast.
checks.
Before. Do you? What armor are you wearing?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
I don't know if you'd understand it, but it's like magical armor, so don't worry about it.
Do you want leather stud leather armor?
Oh, I actually have leather studded armor.
Yeah.
But thank you.
Living in my bag for years.
Why not just throw it out?
Sell it.
It's probably stinky.
Sell it.
We never have time.
We were just at a store
You were
yesterday.
just dropping.
Never
The
have
story's
time.
not adding up.
Do we both roll, or is one of us rolling?
You can both roll, or one of you can. Yeah, I think you got to both roll.
Okay.
And as far and night does come, the sunset is beautiful
Come on, you two. You're wasting them.
as it goes off into the distance. The river next to you, the soothing sounds of the river as it just lazily trickles towards the ocean. And holy shit!
I can see the future.
And you're just like, and then the sun is going
We
to come
make it
up
kind of
around right
competitive.
there, and then it's going to come up at a 32-degree angle, and it's going to rise at its zenith about 11 o'clock right there, and you're just like, yeah.
Can he and I bond over it? Can we be like hyper perceptive and be like, do you see or hear this? And do you see or hear this?
Sure, you can just be
Oh
like,
my god, did you see that blade of grass over there?
Oh my god, did you see that
It moved.
the three fireflies that were flying above the jungle right over there?
Yeah, right after I saw those tiered deer in those bushes a few hundred yards away.
Oh, I saw those too. Did you see the bunny that they scared?
Oh, I did see the bunny, and I saw the little bunny behind it. What
And-
else?
Shut up.
What's the biggest word you know?
and one
It would be a bigger word than you know. I don't know.
Bring it on!
as you guys just kind of like think you just start thinking about the longest word you guys know, and then
I stood up.
you see more
You need
bunnies.
to shut up! I'm trying to sleep. I'll lay back down.
What do you
From
say?
Mangius.
Fucking what? You Google that shit?
Yes.
Excuse me?
It's not a giant word though, but it means giant. I think it's a synonym.
Alright.
Uh,
And wait. As you guys are having this contest, you see more bunnies. And more bunnies.
Oh.
And you see one of them just dart into the grass, just not too far away from the party. Go, both of you make perception checks. Again.
They seem kind of scared.
That's
Evelyn
really
with
big.
24. And then, Evelyn, I'm going to send you a message.
you're just too distracted thinking of a large word.
But yeah, I was going to send you a
Just
large
What
word.
does it mean?
But
First
you
of all,
both
I don't
see
have
the
to think
bunny,
about it. I'm aware
and
of
you can
all
keep
long
track
words
of
at
it.
all times.
You can keep track of the bunny. Alright, that's what, and you're just kind of following it, and Ton, you're like, where'd it go? Fuck, where'd it go? And you just kind of look at her looking, and you're like, fuck, I don't know where it is yet.
Where is it?
Did you notice something strange about those bunnies?
I did, but I don't see them anymore. What happened? Where are they?
That one has a horn. They have horns.
Oh, okay. We should wake
have
everybody
horns.
up.
They have
Wake
horns.
them up.
Rogar.
Bang a pot. Pot bang.
Oh,
Rogar,
What?
the bunny has there's
Should we-
bunnies and they have horns.
Should we tame them?
okay. Are they
Bunnies
attacking
aren't
you?
supposed to have horns.
Are they attacking you?
Not yet.
Well,
I get up and I look around. Do I see any of the bunnies that they point out to me? Epic?
Make a perception check.
It's dark out. I probably actually can't see them.
What are you guys doing out there?
There's bunnies with horns.
Right?
An 8.
You
Was
don't understand.
That's not normal.
Did you know that you're on like an entirely new continent that you've never been on, and there might be creatures here that are different?
I'm going back to sleep. This
Me
is so
too. You fucktards! Jesus Christ!
Dinosaurs happening.
Oh my God! I'm sleeping.
If one of the horned rabbits starts ripping your throat out, wake me up. But otherwise, I'm going to sleep.
Or if you can tame one, then maybe wake me up.
Bruno, shut up! And I throw a rock at Bruno.
You know what, Evie? They're just not smart enough to understand.
And I throw a rock at Ton.
You throw a rock.
I'm trying to dodge it.
Okay, you can. Are you throwing it for realsies?
No, I'm not really throwing it.
Yeah, you
But
like
I
it
whip a
lands.
rock close
like-
to him.
Yeah, like you think that like it hits the ground, it bounces. You think it might hit you, so you just like dodge out of the way, and you're like, hey, that might have hurt if it hit your shin or some shit.
I assumed that it was bad. That's so weird.
As
Okay.
as both of you, and including Bruno as well, like you just see off in the distance, just like popping up out of the grass, you see
Bunnies.
Oh, they got a unicorn. I thought you meant that they had like horns.
no. This
Oh, we're talking-
this you the one you saw before had two horns, like
Oh,
one in
okay.
front of the other, but like this one only has one.
Oh, it's a unicorn bunny.
I'm gonna sleep.
Those
I tried
look
to be
so
quiet.
threatening. Oh my lord. I hope we don't die to the unicorn rabbits. Shut up and let us sleep.
I think it must be really convenient to eat.
5 minutes later, Rogar's
cook
been
it.
impaled.
Oh, yeah.
just ragdoll on top of the bunny horn. Just
I should have listened.
Oh no.
Okay, I'll try to be quiet the rest of the watch.
okay, and you see the bunny just stays there and just like looks at you all, and just like pokes its head back into the grass. And continues to do so. Every once in a while, both Ton and Evelyn, you notice like there are bunnies and there's some other wildlife coming at you. Every once in a while, Adriani just like gives a snarl, like as you can see it just like whip away like a particularly large insect. And if there's nothing else, goes uneventful. Who's going next?
I will.
Okay, Ormar, you wake up.
It's gonna be
You take
evil.
watch. Go ahead and
I ritual cast Unseen Servant.
do you do that?
For the first 10 minutes, yes.
The first 10 minutes? Okay.
You're dead.
Go.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Yeah, we're all dead.
After you catch your unseen servant, it's there, standing there. You can feel its presence. It stands there. And with a 12,
And I mentally tell it to go in the bush, and I wanted to shake a branch if it sees something bad. Something bad meaning.
is that a thing?
I don't know.
Unseen servants see.
Yeah. Is it a creature? I don't
Mhm.
think it's. Yeah, and it can. You
Sick.
can just.
It has a stat block.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Instead of that, I'll give it a stick and cast light on the stick and have it walk in the forest.
You're trying to attract
Okay.
attention.
No, I'm trying to improve my vision because I don't have night vision.
Okay. So you give it a stick, cast light on it. It goes far away into the forest.
Not too far. Just
Go ahead and make
enough.
another perception check.
Do I get advantage because of the light, or just better? 3. Hopefully better.
3. You're just like watching the light. That's all you're doing. Just watching the light.
Uh-oh.
And then you feel a slight prick at the at the top, like right above your ankle.
Ugh! What was that?
And then you look down, and one of the bunnies has just poked you with its horn, and then just like looks up at you.
Technically,
I
my
knew
alarm
something
goes
was.
off. Does my alarm go off?
It doesn't do damage.
I give
No,
it
but it's
some
crossed. It crossed
It's
the alarm
crossed?
barrier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
Okay
it
then.
dead?
Then you wake up. You look around. You see the bunny.
Oh, what the fuck is that light over there?
Don't worry, that's Buddy.
That's a bunny light?
No, that's unseen servant. Don't worry. Don't
okay.
mind. I'm just using for distraction and
Wait,
improved
does
vision.
the alarm awake everybody or just you? You're
Yeah, an audible alarm produces sound for 10 seconds.
Okay.
wow.
It's a hand bell. Ding, 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 ding.
And so, okay, so ding, 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 everybody's awake. The bunny runs away before, right when it's the alarm sounds.
Whenever a tiny
Ormar?
or larger creature.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ormar,
I didn't do anything. It was a rabbit with a horn.
This is the worst sleep I've had in
I'm
a
going to
long time.
fucking
I
kill
didn't
We
somebody.
have a camp with a bright light and an incredibly loud sound. In the
No one will ever
jungle.
find us. We're stealthy.
But the
Oh, he's
light
stealthy.
sounded silent.
What are we doing here?
I'm going back to sleep.
No, that's what I'm doing too. Good night.
Drex is just awake, just like in his britches, just like,
It's the alarm.
Drex, go to bed. It's just a rabbit.
are we going to kill the rabbit?
Go for it.
Good.
It went that
I can't
way.
find it.
I just point.
Then go back to sleep. Please, the first thing you want, yeah. The first thing you kill with the Sentinels is not going to be a rabbit.
Anyways. The rest of the hour goes by uneventful. Is the alarm still active?
No.
Hope not.
God damn it.
So...
Is there gonna be more bunnies? I guess I'll do a watch.
The stick and the light just disappear and collapse.
After
Or
a
the
while.
stick falls on the ground and the light disappears.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my watch.
Mm-hmm. And Urith,
Yes.
you do a watch. Go ahead and make a perception check. Do you also do alarm again, or
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, am I the last watch?
no?
I don't care.
You
No.
can split it up into 3,
Oh,
I guess.
No.
Like
I
how?
think I have
But
to
it's
do
split technically 4,
oh,
right?
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do the last one.
Okay, I will set my alarm. Again, this time I will specify a bunny I can see. If there's any bunnies, I specify that they won't trigger it.
I'm just gonna be a deadly bunny. We're gonna be fucked.
Do I see any bunnies?
Yeah, I'd be fucked.
Yeah, you make a perception check.
Does anyone have a holy hand grenade?
I
Okay,
do actually.
23 for the watch, and then for the bunnies,
Mhm.
14.
For the bunnies, 14. Yeah, you see 1 or 2. Just
Kill. Soul.
They're out
Yeah.
there though. They're not like right
I-
next to you. You go out
Does
there.
your-
Sure, make an attack roll. Make
Does your soul thing work with the certain circumstance going on now?
What circumstance?
Yes.
We've been over this.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Okay.
26 to hit a bunny?
Oh, you killed the shit out of that bunny.
Yeah.
And then with a 23, you don't see any more bunnies.
Wait, what are you using to kill it?
Do we wake up?
Hand crossbow.
Hand crossbow.
Do we
Okay.
wake up to
Can
the
I-
smell of rabbits too?
No.
Yeah.
Do
No,
you?
there's
Do
no
they?
fire though.
There's no fire.
No.
Anyways,
It has a unicorn horn. Is it like a meat on a stick at that point?
Anyways,
you guys go through the rest of that watch, and Urith, you swat away a few bugs. You notice that there are many. You had to deal with like some big motherfuckers, like in the port itself. But since this is your first night staying out in the wilderness, I think. And you perceptively notice there's life everywhere. At least where it is, where you are right now. Birds, animals, plants, all in abundance. You hear the noises of birds, exotic birds in the distance from the jungle proper, where the foliage is much thicker. And you don't notice much else. Not right now. moving to Bruno. Go ahead and make your perception check as you wake up to about the same thing.
30.
30. You have dark vision, right?
Yep.
And you look around. It's about the same thing. You see maybe movement all the way out at the edges of your dark vision. But then you kind of like, yeah, that's about right. Yeah, nothing's going on. We're just a day out. As you look towards the river. And you see floating in it what seems to be some kind of, you see fish and you see them like, you go by, but you then see like a tiny like rectangular object in the water. It's floating by.
It's a
I
bomb.
can't.
Flips
I
open,
can't
you see
get
it,
I don't
it's
think.
like slightly large.
Where is it in the river? Is it like? Would I
It's-
have to go swim for it?
It's whereabouts like near the it's nearish the center, yeah.
Then I'm not. I'm just gonna look at it and go. I can't get that.
It's a large river, but again, it's not a very.
Yeah. I'm
If
not
you
gonna
want to
go
get wet, you'd
swim,
have to
though.
get wet.
I'm not gonna go swimming at night
Yeah.
without a swim ski.
Okay, and you just watch it float by.
Yep. Go.
Well, I'll be.
Disappears into the distance.
No one has to know about it. It's only me.
And dawn comes. You guys all wake up
Oh,
fully rested.
long rest.
You had applied your ointment. You feel fine. And you set off for the next day.
Yes, good berry.
I assume the same position.
Heal, whatever.
And Bruno again.
Yeah.
Are you going fast, medium, or slow?
Fast.
Yeah, this is a normal, not as brutal water thing, whatever, river. Yeah, let's go fast.
Okay.
Do it. I could do it.
All right.
Let's just not roll a 1.
Good thinking.
Roll it right now, because it's going to come up. There's a 1 again.
No.
No.
Wow.
Wow.
14?
Wow.
Wow.
At least it's
So,
not in
but-
combat, guys.
Ton guided him. I saw it.
I told you I should have done this.
Shut up. You roll. I like to see you roll a dice.
Should we take guidances for things like that? I guess so.
Yeah,
I
for
guess.
hour-long checks, I don't really know.
I don't. Right? Like,
Or for like,
does it seem
day-long
appropriate?
checks?
Right? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so.
Why not? Because
I don't think that makes sense.
Yeah.
He's-
I don't think it makes sense either.
All right, and can one of you roll and I guess Bruno, go ahead and roll a d4 for me.
Here it comes. A 1, not the 3.
3. Yep, a 3. So you guys pick up the pace.
Basta.
Going back to the map.
Basta.
You after going down the river, you start out and it is reminiscent. You kind of get nostalgia from going down this river because wait, I need to change this. There you go. Because as you remember, Bruno, you first met most of these people while going down a river back in Celestis. You had been passing each other, you trying to finish your job to find a dwarven noble,
Which we did.
which you did, eventually.
He wasn't alive.
But you did. And
Found
you
him.
and
More important things to do. Okay.
you focus in on the mission. You start traveling. You go. And on your way, I want... Go ahead and make a perception check for me. At disadvantage. Is that how that works?
Oh,
because
I
you're
got
traveling
30 on
fast.
both.
It doesn't matter. You have 30 on both.
Oh.
And you have that in your head, and you're just like, was that important? Was that case important? Not sure. But then, as you continue to go down the river, you see a glint in the water ahead of you.
There's something ahead in the water.
Oh, what is it?
It's just shiny.
I send my
Yes.
bat up ahead.
Send your
Oh.
bat up ahead.
Shit.
Okay.
It's batting about.
It's batting about. You look through its senses
Yes.
as you kind of approximate where the glint is, and you see there's like, make a perception check with it.
With advantage, you said?
Nope, just normal.
21.
21. Damn. You look through the bat senses, and it looks like something that's approximate of a gauntlet,
Like a gauntlet?
like a gauntlet. Yeah.
Oh,
Like an armor
legends or
gauntlet.
That
legacy?
looks like a dead body.
I ritual cast Unsincere.
Okay. So you
A
stop.
metal gauntlet?
10 minutes.
I meant
No,
to say
we don't
close
stop for
the
10
line.
minutes.
No, we're in the boat. Can I do it in the boat?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a thing right in front of us right now.
Anyways,
Does
You
it look
know.
like a metal gauntlet?
Can I easily navigate the boat to just pick it up out of
towards
the
it.
water?
Yeah, it's a little bit more towards the shore this time.
Okay.
And you
I'll just
can
navigate to the water.
kind
and
of
pick it up.
navigate through the water, and you can kind of like get up right next to it. You stop the boats, and then you just go and you reach for it. You pick it up out of the water, and it seems to be a gauntlet that seems to it could fit you or most of the members of your
Just a
party.
gauntlet then.
There's
I'll
no
put it
body
on the-
attached.
I'll put it on.
This isn't a good sign.
Yeah, last night while I watched, something was floating in the river as well. So I assume...
We might be coming into a camp of dead paladins.
Yeah.
Oh.
Still-
Here, Ton, you want this for some reason? I throw it
Or
out.
someone fell in
Yeah.
and dropped all their goods.
Bat it away.
They could have just needed. Yeah, they just threw some stuff out.
Let's be real, this place
Gain
is
speed.
evil, a bunch of bad stuff. It's probably a bunch of death up ahead.
They're
Yeah.
probably a bunch of dead people.
Everyone
Everybody be on your guard.
on guard, ranged weapons in the ready.
What did the gauntlet look like? I guess I shouldn't know because I'm looking, seeing the cast.
Well, who has it? Like
I
you
threw it at
it's-
Ton, but
So it's on your boat.
That's Tamon? He's
Yeah.
here?
Right.
Ton.
Oh, Ton. I said Tamon. It's
No.
like, it was
But-
Tamon in the water.
But it's next to you on the boat. You can pick it up if you like. Or more.
Oh,
You can expect it.
after the cast.
Okay.
I look at it.
So you can
Yeah, thank you.
Like, yeah.
Trying to
Okay.
get someone too.
You could have asked. But you look at it. You just see Ormar just like eyeing it as he's doing his ritual again, and then you're just like, okay, fine. And then you pick it up. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
27.
27. You see that somehow as you look inside of the gauntlet, you kind of like water drips out, and then you can kind of look inside. You kind of do you have the light spell?
Yep.
You use the light spell inside of it, and you can kind of like inspect the insides, and you see there is indeed a scrap of flesh that has managed to wedge itself into the palm part of the gauntlet, and it seems that it hasn't come loose yet.
So, there is a bit of hand in here. So, didn't throw it away. Probably got nommed on.
And you can see that there is several parts of it that seem to have been crushed. You don't know if it's because it was being battered around in the river before it finally rested at some place, or if there was some creature that got its hands on it. But you do look at the some of the finer details on it, and you can see lightly etched near the what do you call it, the wrist part is a kind of what would you call it? A helmet that is winged twice that goes out this way, like it has large eyebrows.
Your Galahad's up ahead?
Well, we know what happened to him now.
He went to the
Okay.
wrong place.
And you continue. Now aware that the danger might be ahead, Who's going to go ahead and make a perception check?
Probably our druid friend. I have a +4, but
I got
it's
plus 13 as well, but I didn't.
But you're navigating. Can you do it?
Yeah,
I
I don't
can
know
do
if I
it.
can.
I would
Yeah.
say for the purpose of this, you probably could, right? But anyone,
Just
anyone.
have someone else do it.
Mhm.
Why not? Evie, go ahead.
Evie,
or
yeah, go ahead.
Do it.
Evie or Ton.
she has good passive, so I assume she
Yeah.
has a very 12 self.
22.
22. Okay.
And she's got that reliable talent thing, I think, right? That's what it's called.
Mhm.
Let's see.
I literally can't get any lower than 22.
Yeah.
You guys continue down the river.
Always
The
be you.
foliage and trees getting denser and denser and denser. Some of the trees growing up where you were, you saw they grew, the normalish height, like 10, 20 feet up high. But now you can see them go 30, 40. You can see them, some canopies going up to anywhere to 60 feet. A lot of it covering the river itself, but, there are many parts of the river where it is open sky. You are in the jungles of Chult. You're surrounded by wilderness.
Once the ritual's done, I cast Mage Armor.
Okay, so now you're casting Mage Armor. And continue down the river. Senses heightened at what the would-be danger. Where eventually you come across a bend in the river. It has a stark bearing towards the west, I think. And right as you make the turn, you see a glint in the bushes ahead. Evelyn.
There's something up there. Something shiny. Or quickly that I saw real quick.
And then you see another, and another.
Oh,
We're gonna get on Dryoni.
something else.
Hop on Aldriani.
Are
And
they
you guys
moving?
stop the canoes.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, are we out of fork?
Mhm.
Or is it
Bend.
bend? Oh, we can kayak.
Hopefully they're just more bunnies with shiny.
Real
horns.
shiny unicorn.
Polished horns this time.
Actually, did anyone check, have knowledge about these rabbits? Because these
I
can
mean,
really fuck us up.
we're not from here.
I feel like they
Technically.
would have last night.
I mean, Euroth killed one, so
Maybe the druid, who's not there.
Anyways, I don't think it's bunnies. I think it's something else.
it's true.
Yeah, I think
Probably
we should probably
large
stop worrying
bunnies.
about the bunnies.
I'm worried about bunnies. I don't
You
care
should
if it's
stop worrying
giraffe.
about the bunnies.
I worry about the bunnies.
How they get you.
That's like it.
Anyways, the party stops.
Yeah, we stop.
We get to the land.
You park the boats.
Tie 'em up. Or drag 'em up. Whatever makes sense.
Reverse park or parallel.
Lol.
Parallel parking. I get unseen servant to do it.
Okay, give me 1 second here. I need to check my notes.
Can it carry up to that much weight? Unseen servant, the rowboat? I don't know how much the rowboat weighs.
It's parallel
No.
parking. It's not dragging.
Oh, okay.
No. Anyways.
Checking his mirror and all that jazz. Lining it up.
Okay, you guys park the boats. And who does what?
I send the servant to the glint that hopefully you point out to me, because I don't know where it is.
Okay. Evelyn can point it out to you. It's maybe like...
I'll send my
100
bat
or
to
so
the
feet.
glint and we'll just...
And I'll see if the servant can pick it up or something.
Okay.
Well, my back, yeah.
Yeah, your bat goes. And you see go ahead and make a perception check with the bat.
I think it has advantage with hearing, but 14, you can decide if hearing counts.
Just go ahead and roll it and we'll see.
Same thing.
Same thing. It doesn't take too much. As your bat approaches, you can see Eurith's eyes just kind of go white and you stand still. And you see there are 3 dead bodies. They seem to be sitting around a now smoldering campfire. Not smoldering, but like a, put out campfire. You're not sure exactly for how long it's been there, but as this is happening, well, no, here's more detail. You see they're all in what seems to be, 2 of them seem to be in plate armor, one of them seems to be in what is scale mail. And they are dead. They don't seem fresh, per se, as far as you can tell from that distance, or with just the perception of your bat. But there's 3 males.
Does any of the plate mail look like it's in good enough shape to be and the right size to be worn by Drexit?
It's battered to shit.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah.
It's good enough.
That much you can tell. The corpses are mangled. They're spread throughout the riverbank. And there is blood everywhere. You
How
see
many?
that a creature or many have just eaten what they could, opened up what they could, and feasted on these would-be travelers.
Can I see any tracks with my bat?
It's hard to tell.
Can you hear them?
Good up.
I already tried to do that. Okay, yep, we'll move forward.
How many dead bodies did you see?
3? Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
3.
Should we pick them up?
Where are we going to keep them?
They can row. Keeps us free.
They don't have the space to put more people on these boats.
Right.
I mean, 2 people can go on. There's the
Right.
wyvern and the or the horse, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that frees up a spot, or 2 spots at least,
1 or 2.
Good.
technically. How long
Yeah,
would that take, Ormar?
About 10 minutes or so, I believe. Long ass day yesterday. Give me a sec.
Do we need to
Need to what?
reanimate them?
Why are you fine with this, by the way? It's the first
and
thing
how
you
do you
mentioned.
know this?
Didn't you just explain what we saw?
I mean,
He's bringing them back from. He's making them undead servants of his.
A minute.
Not sure if you understood that, but
a minute.
Okay.
you're
You
still
would be okay with
him
it, wouldn't
raising dead. You're okay with him making undead, Ton? You're just fine with that.
That's fine. I do it myself.
Okay.
What?
That's
Eh.
not what I expect, but okay.
All right. Now, as you guys
No.
are off the boats now, go ahead and go ahead and put your marching order.
Where? Oh.
As you're all going towards the bodies, right?
Bruno,
Or-
do you want to take a healthy lead with being sneaky quiet? And
Sure.
Evie goes with you, and maybe even Eurus goes with you. Hell, fuck. Maybe all 3 of you go.
Team Sneak! You guys
Should
just
we?
say
Okay.
that we got it.
I was thinking this last night as we slept. Should we, the 3 of us, like one person flanks on the left, one person flanks on the right, one person goes in the middle, and we all stealth?
Sure.
Do like
Pincer.
a pincer.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that sounds so cool.
Drags it.
Cool as fuck.
That's cool.
Drags it.
Alright,
Drag it.
Yes, Roga.
I'm going to be flying 60 feet above you. I'll be right here. But you, we're going that way. I point whatever direction we're
Takes out
going.
the shield. He takes out the sheep spear. He's like, no. Takes out a sword. Takes out the axe. It's like,
Do you
It's not
want-
pressure!
Do you want the axe or the lance?
Should we do it like
No.
this?
Sure. Do you want middle or?
and he takes
Whatever
out
you'd
the
like.
lance.
Doesn't
I don't
matter.
know. Which way are we going? We'll go this way.
Well, you're the ranger. You probably should be the.
Yeah, I should be on this side.
Evie, do you want to come with me, or are you staying down the ground inside? Oh no, Evie's going team sneak. Never mind. Ton.
Yeah?
Do you want to stay on the ground with Trexit, or do you want to go on the fly?
I'll hang out on the ground.
Bird? Do you want to stay on the ground, or do you want to come in the air?
Are we grabbing those corpses or no?
We're going to the corpses.
We're going to the corpses.
So I'll stay on the ground.
Okay.
Okay. So, you
So DM.
guys, I'll try to approximate this. There is a map that I can bring you to. Yeah, that works. This works.
So we'll be like, let's say 60 feet ahead. The team sneak.
Okay. Let me just. Oh god, I have to select you all.
Are we?
Right.
I don't want to be the party pooper, but I'm super tired.
Same.
Oh, me
I'm
too.
bad.
Just
Okay.
woke up.
I've had a.
Oh, real life.
Yeah,
Real
Mhm.
life.
Mhm.
Real life.
It is
Yeah,
I
10.
get it. It is.
I'm pretty out of it too.
Mm-hmm.
But Bob, you always win.
I've been sleeping
Anyway.
like this for like a week.
All right.
and
No, it's
everyone-
a good enough place as any to call it, because you guys sneak up. Go ahead and just give me your stealth checks.
We're all
Yeah,
perfect stealthers.
yeah. Well, you know.
Perfect style.
I
Perfect
could roll.
style.
32.
22.
Oh my god.
Team
30.
sneak.
Ormar, you're going up too?
No, he's not. He just decided
Yeah.
to roll.
Okay.
Oh.
I don't
Anyways.
care.
Anyways.
Fuck off.
Anyways,
He's
With
behind
that-
us, like,
What are you doing? I don't
you
know.
guys sneak up. You guys get a better close-up look at the carnage. Who is on the west side? Bruno? So
Sure.
Bruno, you kind of like go a little bit right off the riverbank. And you're keeping an eye out. You see like a little bit towards the riverbank there is this mangled corpse. You kind of almost can't tell like the features, like what kind of race this guy was, what kind of blah blah blah. But a lot of the blood around is dried just via your, natural acclimation to these things. Yurith and Evelyn, you find about the same. As every one of you kind of like look at each other, you kind of reconfirm where everybody is, you're being quiet, you look back at your friends, they're all just waiting eagerly. As you just hear in the water and you see something moving inside the river. And that's where we'll leave off.
What was my unseen servant doing?
Your unseen servant went towards
told-
one of the corpses.
Okay.
Did you tell
try
her to do
grab the
anything
shiny
else?
thing? I told him to go grab the shiny thing.
Oh, you want to go grab the shiny thing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh.
Find out what the shiny thing is next time.
it was the armor.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's the armor
Yeah,
of the body,
pulls him
right?
armor, thing kills him.
But you knew that because Yurith told you.
Mhm.
Would you have told
I
it to
still
bring the armor?
No, I just told it to grab it. And
Okay. It grabs a big part of the shiny thing. How much weight can it do?
I don't know.
I think it's like-
It's not much. It's
I want to say
very-
10, but I don't actually.
It's too heavy.
It's too heavy. Yeah, it's gonna be.
It tries and fails.
It's attached to a body too, right?
Yeah, that's the.
It just moves the body a little bit.
Moves
Well, you
the
didn't-
arm. Ugh.
Well, you just told it to grab it, so it just grabs it and then just kind of
just
moves it.
holding.
And doesn't actually do anything. And you all notice this too. You all notice the body moves. You think it's an undead, and then
It
no,
doesn't
it's just
say,
an unseen
But it
servant.
only has
It has
a
a
strength
strength
of
score
2.
of 2. Yeah.
Yeah. So now we're gonna go.
Yay.
Now we're good.
Alright, we're gonna go.
Okay.
Done.
Okay.
I shoot something.
You shoot.
Next session, reverse gravity of the water.
But
I shoot whatever's in the water.
another long session. Thank you guys for being awesome again. Brent, welcome in.
Woo!
Fucking
Yeah,
good
thank
fucking
you.
job.
Feels
That
good to
was
be back.
amazing. Yeah, we're glad to have you back in
Awesome.
finally. There was a long time for
Yeah.
you too, so
Yeah, it's
hopefully we'll get lots of good things from Ton as well here and into the future. Yurith and friends, the Sentinels of Light, triumphant return, strong performances by everybody, and yeah, love you guys. We'll do it again in 2 weeks, and we'll find out what's in the water.
Boo-boo.
Boo,
It's
boo,
a
boo,
dead
boo,
thing.
boo.
That's what it is.
Sure.
It's your mom.
Not a
Yeah.
bunny with a unicorn.
Honestly, I should just shoot it the first thing I see.
You should just
Every
kill
time.
everything. That's
Everything, every
no matter
time.
what it is.
So I need
But-
that surprise.
True. That would be very good for you. And then next week, on Sunday, right? Is the next one?
Yep.
So we are still playing next week. When you said in 2 weeks, you didn't mean we're skipping.
His-
No, in 2 weeks, we're doing
Is
this.
in 2 weeks.
We're gonna see what happens.
Okay.
Are we
We're playing
having
polls
people
next week.
missing people on the 29th?
Oh yeah, I'm not here on the 29th.
Oh.
Right.
So there you go. We might skip the 29th or something. But we're here the 22nd, right?
Yeah,
So excited
sure.
to see where the fuck that goes with that campaign. But anyways,
I don't remember, even though it wasn't that long ago.
thanks everybody for the patience through the technical difficulties,
Mine's
etc.,
blanking.
etc. Hopefully next week we'll have it good. And yeah, again, thanks for watching, follow, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Okay, goodbye.
No.